So, what kind of crazy goals do I, Doodleman149, have in store for 2023? Well, I'd like to welcome you to my New Year's special to find out. There's lots I want to do this year, and admittedly, some of these goals are not gaming related at all. I'm going to outline my plans and when I hope to have them accomplished here, so if I don't reach these goals, be sure to give me shit in the comments in my future videos. Onward to 2023. First on my list of goals is to read more. I know, what a frigging nerd. However, dear viewer, I won't be reading anything educational or otherwise beneficial to my learning. Oh, no. Instead, I've decided to delve further into the wonderfully dark universe of the far future with these Warhammer 40k books. I specifically asked for some 40k books for Christmas, and I was not disappointed. First one on my list was given to me by my wife. It's the Vincula Insurgency Ghost Dossier 1 by Dan Abnett. I've gotten some advice that he's an excellent 40k writer, so I'm looking forward to this one. In addition to this, my sister got me Helbrecht to further explore my favorite Space Marine chapter, and a huge 992-page Legacy of Caliban omnibus softcover book as well. I'm excited to get reading something interesting again, and I think these books are for me for the foreseeable future. In total, I've got over 1,500 pages to read, so I better get on it. I don't have a timeline for these, as I just want to enjoy them at my leisure. Next on my list is exercise. My wife got me a couple of 25-pound dumbbells, a small step up from my previous single 20-pounder, and on top of this I'm going to be retrieving my dad's old weight bench from my parents' house at some point and setting it up at home. I'm also hoping to get my exercise bike back from my parents who lent it to a friend, but we'll see about that. Anywho, the main reason for this is that I've gained quite a bit of weight the past few years, and I'm at 235 now. I've got a little belly going on, and I'm looking to shrink that back down with the exercise bike and some core workouts. On top of that, with the weights and such, I'm looking to get even stronger than I am. I don't lift regularly, except at work, but I'm wondering if I'm as strong as I am now with little effort, then what heights can I reach in the future if I actually put in the work? I've got the structure for more power, I just need to reach out and take it. In addition to this, I'm also looking to take better care of myself in general. I'm not saying that I have self-destructive tendencies, I don't really drink and I don't do drugs, I just don't see a doctor as much as I probably should. To remedy this, I've been to the dermatologist for the first time in early December this past year. I've got a neurologist appointment lined up for March, I need to schedule an eye exam, and I definitely need to start getting some injections in my knees. I've basically ignored how shitty they've been feeling for the past 7 years, so I'm finally going to take some steps so that I'm not in pain every single second of every fucking day. I'm looking to get my weight bench from my parents sometime in January and to trim my belly by summertime. Now on to something that you're probably more interested in, my gaming goals for 2023. First on this list is to play with some new people. The list of friends that I've regularly played with has dwindled down to basically no one. I've gotten in touch with Justin again, and we've been playing more regularly, something that I've been greatly enjoying. However, I feel that once he recovers from the injuries he sustained last year, he may not be available to game as much as he is right now. As such, I need to make some new gaming friends. On top of that, I need to actually reach out and play with the newer ones that I made over 2022. There's some, like Anti-Dark Magic, that I play with semi-regularly, but even that's a stretch. And there's others like Angie's and Crooks that I haven't played with more than twice, probably. I just need to put more time into being outgoing and to maintain any sort of gaming friendships, and that's exactly what I plan to do this year. I'm aiming to have 5 more gaming friends that I regularly play with by the end of the year. As such, if you play anything I play and want to add me on Xbox or whatever, feel free to do so and let me know you did so we can play sometime. My second gaming goal is to figure out how I might be able to use YouTube to stream some games from time to time. I honestly don't really like using Twitch as it kind of splits my viewers, YouTube people don't watch Twitch stuff and vice versa, so I was hoping to learn how to stream some games directly to YouTube this coming year. I'm sure I'll need to figure out how to use the capture card I got last year or the year before, I can't really remember, but I'm confident that I can get it done. I'm trying to take some advice from It's Nordy Morty who streams on YouTube. He mentioned that live streams can do a little more to show your personality, where videos can be very clean and monitored, like this one. The biggest hurdle I see with this plan, however, is finding time to do it. Other than some holidays I have that my wife doesn't, I typically cannot guarantee a streaming schedule. Some nights I get on a little later than others, and some nights I'm not on at all. I feel it'll be hard to build a live audience if they can't really expect me to be on at certain times. Also, I'm never going to be able to stream for more than an hour, so I'll have to see if it's even worth it if I can't even be on that long. All things that take time will take time to learn, of course, both in the setup of the stream and how to best engage my audience, but I plan to have my first live stream done by the end of March. And lastly, my final goal for 2023 is to get back into writing. I used to write quite a bit. I used to write as a kid. However, as I've been getting older, I haven't been giving it as much time as I should. I really like creative writing, and it's always been tons of fun once I get the groove going. However, something just always comes up. I get busy with something, or I get distracted from writing for an extended period of time, and I just leave it. I have so many stories that are yet to be completed because my free time just keeps getting smaller and smaller. As such, when I do get free time for just me, I tend to game instead. I still get to put some personality into my scripts here and there, but I mostly do informative content, so there's only so much leeway there. However, I've decided that I can combine gaming and writing together for YouTube purposes. I know I just said I mostly do informative videos, but I was looking to start making story videos based on some of the games I play. Notably, I have a script written for a first chapter of a Sea of Thieves story, and I'm looking to get a script written for a first chapter of a story set in Ghost Recon Wildlands. I feel this combo will be great, as it will allow me to craft some stories set in these games without them being the stories of these games. Plus, it'll give me some footage goals if I have a story written for what I want to showcase. When it comes to these types of videos, I'm going to do my best to make them as cinematic as possible, like no HUD elements, high quality voiceover work, and sound balancing with high video quality. I guess I'd essentially be making a TV show with an irregular release date. I have high hopes for these, and I think they'll be a ton of fun, even if the audiences aren't super receptive to them at first. I'm looking at my first episode of Sea of Thieves out in March, and my first Wildlands episode out by May. And so there you have it, my goals for 2023. This list was a little extensive, so just to recap, my goals include doing some reading, taking better care of myself and exercising, making some new friends to game with, figuring out how to stream on YouTube, and getting some creative writing done for a few games I enjoy. I plan to start reading basically immediately, to get my exercise bench in January, to make 5 new gaming friends by the end of the year, to do my first live stream in March, and to do my first Sea of Thieves video also in March, and my first Wildlands video by May. Quite a bit of this is crunched in the first quarter of the year, but I'm looking to push myself a little and get the ball rolling on multiple projects. As an extra note, I'm wondering if I'll even be able to collaborate with another creator this year. I don't know, might be asking too much about that, but we'll see. Anywho, do you guys have any tips for any of the goals I presented myself with? If you know anything about what I'm trying to do and feel like sharing some advice, I am all ears. Just leave a comment down below and we'll get to chatting about it. Also, in case you haven't noticed, I do shorts every Saturday, so if you can spare a few minutes of watch time and you like some meme-worthy shorts, then I'd appreciate it. Also, YouTube added this new thing I've noticed. I think it's called the like button. It looks like a little thumbs up, so if you wouldn't mind pressing that and testing it out for me, I'm curious about what it does. If you aren't already, be sure to subscribe so you can follow me by reaching my goals in real time, and I hope you all had a wonderful 2022, and I'm looking forward to what 2023 has in store for us. Here is to a prosperous new year. So, I've been your host, Doodleman149, you've all been awesome, and until next time, I will see you later.